Hey everybody! Well, today we're going to take a look at this massively huge figure of Hedorah. This is the flying form Hedorah. So this comes from X Plus. Now this came out a couple of years ago. I think it was like late 22 or early 23 if I can remember. Unfortunately, I just now found out about them because I could have gotten the exclusive version. So Godzilla vs. Hedorah is one of my favorite classic Godzilla movies just because it's such a bizarre movie. It's different, and Hedorah is such a weird creature. He was made out of pollution. The whole movie is based about, it's about how humans are polluting the earth, and then that's how Hedorah got formed. So unfortunately, the message behind it is still true today. But the movie had like things like animations in it, which I think the director absolutely despised that they ended up in the final cut. I think there's a couple of singing segments too. But Hedorah could transform into like this flying version. So Hedorah normally is walking around on two legs, but when he was the flying version, that's what I really like. I just think he looks really cool. So he was kind of a cross between maybe like I don't know, like a stingray or a manta ray and like a horseshoe crab. It's kind of weird. Now, the exclusive version was called the Rick version, and unfortunately, they're really hard to find and they're really expensive. You can find one brand new. It did come with a few extra goodies like the tadpole, the swimming version, and there was a little patch that went on his eye as well because his eye gets injured. But it's hard to find those, and you're going to spend like $500 or $600 for those. But anyway, let's check out some clips from the movie so you can kind of understand who this guy is. So here's where we can see it flying by Godzilla right here. It's such a cool looking creature. And here Godzilla actually catches it. You see it's pretty big compared to him. Oh, that's a great scene right there. So that's a great close-up of him. Now you can see the detail of his eyes and the way they look, the way they painted him. Normally, well, earlier his eyes were lit up red, but I think they kind of dimmed right in this point. Now when it takes off, you can see it's got little jets underneath it, and it's actually like a toxic gas. You can see how it's affecting Godzilla right there. In these movies, they're usually very good about hiding the wires. In fact, I rarely ever see any wires on it. But in this case, there's a very brief time where you can barely just see it for a brief second. So as he banks around, look right up in this spot right here. I'll go frame by frame. See the reflection of the light on the wire right there? It's pretty quick, but it's rare that you ever see the wires on those kind of things and in those flying scenes. So here he is in the two-legged form, but he has this really cool way of transforming. So here you'll see how he transforms into the flying form. This one looks like it has a little bit bigger eyes, so I don't know how many of these they used for the filming, but it's so cool the way he flies. It's kind of like a flying saucer, and he's got those lightning bolt things too. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. Let's see, looks like there's tape here. And I already cut 2 pieces of tape on the bottom. And then let me see, there's some more right here too. So now I'm not sure exactly what this thing is made of, but it's definitely bigger than the one I showed in that other previous video by the SH Monster Arts. Now let's see, we got these little flaps here. Let me see if we can get these open. Oh, there we go. Sometimes I can't get these open. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it opens this way. Oh, wow. There he is. All right, let me make sure I'm still in camera. Yes. All right, wow. So there it is right there. Let's see. Looks like there's a big honking plastic piece right here. Ooh. Can already tell he's pretty cool looking. Right, let me get this out of the way. And I'm not sure if this is taped or not. All right, yeah, let me cut the tape right here so that way I can just kind of open it up. Okay, so got all the tape cut. Let's open this up. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Very nicely packaged. So the Rick exclusive has some extra stuff on this side and this side, so it's, you're missing that, of course. All right, well, let's start with this. This is the stand It's got a really nice stand to it. Let me open this bag. Now, at least they went kind of extra with the stand here, so it doesn't look like just a piece of plain plastic or something. There's actually a landscape on this. So here's what it looks like. Let me make sure I'm in camera here. Oh, wow, that looks great. Look at that. I'll get a closer, better view of this, but look at that. It's got the dirt and the shrubbery and stuff. Ooh, there's the bottom of it. That's pretty neat. It's got some weight to it. I'm assuming there's a post in here somewhere to put in here. All right, let's look at the big guy himself. Oh man, oh wow. Ah, this is cool. All right. Ooh, wow. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is, oh God, this is amazing. Wow, okay, so I'll get a better view of this as well, but look at those eyes. Wow, the paint job on this looks amazing. The detail's fantastic. Oh my gosh, look at that. Ooh, it's creepy looking. That's definitely horseshoe crab inspired for sure. Wow, he's not too heavy. He's a little lighter than I was expecting, but he's got a little bit of weight to him. I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure if it's like a vinyl material, maybe. Oh wow, this is cool. All right, well, we'll get a better view, and I'll get some close-ups on here with some better lighting. All right, so we got some stuff down here. This is probably just some padding, I guess. I'm not sure. I think it's probably a bag, maybe to transport them or something. Here's the metal pole. So that's what we're going to use to put inside of the stand. This is just going to go in here like this. Oh yeah, that's pretty easy. It's kind of loose. I might have to put something in there to kind of make it a little more sturdy. And then it just looks like some paperwork here. All right, well, let me get them all set up, and then we'll take a closer look at him. Okay, so here he is on the stand. So the pole actually has to push further down into the base. That way it kind of slots in, and then he's very solid. He's very solid up inside of him too. But here you can see what he looks like. It's very awesome to see the way he's suspended right there. I kind of like the way the tail kind of curves downward like that. Just kind of adds a little bit of difference in there. I'll get some close-ups of the detail of him. The paint job is really cool. There's the bottom of him. He's such a cool looking creature. I love the way he flies in that movie. Man, this is awesome. I really love how big he is. I'm so used to the SH Monster arts, but God, this is amazing. So here's his eyes, and you can see how fantastic they look. I mean, look how nice they are. It looks really, really good. I just love the texturing on his skin, the way they did it. It looks really awesome. And you can kind of see right here, there's like little like bumps and stuff. So it's not just some smooth thing. He's actually got some texture on it along the edges right there. It looks really cool. And the yellow and the red right there kind of matches Hedorah's head when he's in the two-legged form. Really neat how they kind of did all that. Look at all this wrinkling and stuff they got back here. It just looks absolutely fantastic the way they did this. It's really, really well done. Yeah, whoever did the sculpting on this did a fantastic job. Let's see if I can get more light up here. Oh gosh, that's awesome. Man, I wish I had known about these sooner. I had no idea they made this large size one. That was one thing I was really hoping that somebody would come out with one time, is to make a large size flying form Hedorah. I know I'm pretty sure they make a larger size two-legged form, but this is my favorite version of them, even though you don't really, well, you mostly see the two-legged form, in the majority of the movie. Ah, this is cool. Okay, let's check out the bottom of him. This whole bottom section is just as equally detailed and really well done. Let's see how they did all of this. Looks just crazy. There's his tail. Oh, that looks so cool. I love how they did the skin. Look at, you can really see it right there. There's where you can kind of see on the inside of him. There's a scene where he picks up Godzilla and carries him in this form, and I really like how they did those too. You don't really get to see the bottom of him too much, but well, there's a few scenes where you can see it, and you can kind of tell there's some legs under there. Man, I wonder whatever happened to all the original creature suits and these, and like this flying form one. I'm guessing they were probably made of like foam rubber and probably deteriorated over the years, which is really sad. Because I don't think I've ever seen any of those come up for sale anywhere. Plus, a lot of them got wet and stuff, and that wasn't ever good for foam. Oh man, awesome! All right, well there it is, the flying form Hedorah. This is the large size one from X Plus. I think these came out in. It was 2 years ago. I'm making this video at the beginning of March of 2025, and so I think it was like the end of 2022 or the beginning of 2023. I really don't know for sure. And I think they originally retailed for about $300 when they first came out. But I can see why. This thing is beautiful. It's really cool. The Rick exclusive, I don't know where. I don't know how much that one retailed for. I'm sure it was more since it came with the other accessories. So you can still find these mostly from Japanese sellers. I got this on eBay, and I paid just under $400 for it, because that's about what they're going for. Some of these sellers, if they know you're looking at it, they will make an offer, and that's always helpful. So I did get an offer on this. I think I paid like $375 or $380, somewhere in there. And then I'd kind of like to get the Rick exclusive, but I really don't want to buy the whole figure again just to get the tadpole. The tadpole comes in a nice petri dish like it was in the movie, but in the movie, the dish is a big dish. I mean, it's like bigger than this, and the one that the Rick exclusive comes with is smaller than this. And then it also comes with the swimming version, the one that's heading towards the little boy at the beginning of the movie, which is pretty neat too. And then it also has a cap that goes over this eye, because in the movie, Godzilla damages his eye on that side. Well, Godzilla gets his eye damaged too. There's those guys take a beating in that movie, but it's kind of cool that it's on there. But to be honest with you, I would never display him with that thing on the eye, and it's really not that big of a deal to get the tadpole things. I mean, it's pretty neat, but this is the main thing that you're after, of course, and I think they just did a fantastic job. X Plus is always known for doing such amazing work on their stuff. All right, well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was really fun making this video. So if you like this sort of stuff, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like and subscribe buttons if you're interested in it. And also, thank you very much for watching. I always appreciate all of you. And I will see you on the next video. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.